camping going so far for you?
It's been going pretty good. As an offense overall, I feel like we've done a good job, and just our coaches have really stressed the fact we just got to stay on it and keep stacking days. So, yeah.
Feels like your role's kind of even been increased in this fall camp. Just what's your excitement for the season, and what role you could potentially play for the team this year?
Yeah, obviously very excited for this fall. Super grateful to be a part of this group of wide receivers and be able to be up there with the top guys in that room. So I think just for me, just being able to do everything I can to help the team out in any way, is the biggest thing for me.
You mentioned the top guys in that room. What are you seeing from Chris Marshall? Sounds like he's having a big camp. Just what do you think his ceiling could be this season?
Yeah, man. Chris, when he's healthy and he's going, he's a heck of a player, and we're going to need him to step up this year, and I think he's doing a very good job of that so far.
Watching practice, it looks like everybody has improved a lot. Where do you think the room as a whole is better this year than last year?
Honestly, I think just as an offense, Potter has really brought us together and showed us, what we really need to be about, and that's, having a mentality. And like I said, fall camp's hard, and we're trying to stack days and do the best we can every practice, and he stresses that every day. So, yeah.
You talk about wanting to help the team. What's the biggest way that you think your talent set can help this team?
Really just knowing the plays, doing everything that I can, being able to be in different spots at receiver, whether it's in the slot, whether it's outside, special teams as well, in any way that I can really. And, and meeting with Collins and talking to him and getting on those roles too. So I think just, having the coaches trust in me and then being able to perform when I can.
How long have you been waiting for an opportunity like this?
It's been a long time. I've had some injuries. It hasn't been the easiest go for me, but I'm just really fortunate and grateful to be here, and glad I stuck it out and I'm with this team and still here on the blue. So
I was gonna say, what does this opportunity mean to you? Just we see practice, and you're getting a lot of good opportunity, good reps. It seems like you're going to be a key part of this group. What's this mean to you right now?
Yeah, man, it means a ton. Like I said before, I love this room I'm a part of, love this team, and doing everything for them. Stepping out on game day and being able to do everything I can and do my job for the guy to the left and the right of me is a huge deal for me. So yeah.
In terms of just all off season, all this talk about the receiver room and losing guys and who's going to step up and all this. Obviously Latrell and Chris are kind of doing that, but there's a ton of you guys that are kind of pushing and battling. What I don't know, it's kind of cliche, chip on the shoulder, whatever. But how much have you heard? Have you personally kind of heard the noise, I guess, and been like, hey, don't forget about me,
Right. Yeah. I try to kind of keep the outside noise away from what I got going on in my head, and I think just most important thing for me is just really keeping my head down and going to work. And I feel that I've done that this whole year, leading up into this point that I'm at now, and I just got to keep doing that.
If you look back to last year camp this time, and you're going to look at yourself and you're going to look at yourself now, where do you think you're a better receiver now?
I think now I'm just a lot more polished. Put a lot of work in with as far as route running and understanding defenses, even understanding our schemes better. So I think that's helped me a ton.
What did last season do for your confidence? Obviously, getting into the game, getting a few big catches there during the season.
Yeah, it's different. Obviously, practice to a game. So getting out there and getting a little taste of it was great. Just to be like, all right, get out there and it's just football. Get back to the same old really. So yeah.
Being a local kid, was that something you had always kind of envisioned doing out there on the blue?
Yeah, of course. I've been watching Boise State for years, and being able to put that jersey on and go out in the blue and get some plays and get the rock, that's a huge deal for me.
You mentioned being a little bit more polished. Is that something where now your football IQ is just in a better place? You kind of know what places to be, finding those soft spots in the defense is a little bit easier now than it would have been 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah, I think 100%. I think just being here and especially hearing from these coaches all the time, they're so smart and they pour a lot of knowledge onto us, every day. So I think learning from them throughout these last 4 years has been huge for me.
I don't know if it's certain things that Coach Miller looks for or what, but what are you trying to do to put yourself at as high up on the depth chart as you can here and prove that you're ready for this increased role?
Yeah, like I said, you can have a good practice, you can have a bad practice, but for me it's like I just try to stay as level-headed as I can and keep stacking days and kind of do what you can do today to get better and then move on to the next day.
Do you think this group as a whole is going to be better than maybe people all summer were giving credit to?
Yeah, I mean,
The receiver group I'm talking about, just with who left, yeah.
100%. Yeah, I mean, I think we have a lot to prove, and I think we play with an edge and a mentality, and I know I'm excited to show it. I know everybody else is excited to show it too.
And some of these freshmen too coming in and pushing you guys right away. Whether it be we saw Cash with a couple nice catches today. I know Quentin Brown's been making some plays. I mean, this young group obviously has got some talent too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. Those young guys, they came in and they're doing a great job so far. Obviously, they're very talented, and now everything coming along with learning the playbook as well, and then getting into all that, and they're doing a great job so far. So if they keep that up, man, they're going to put themselves in a great position.
How much more does that push you when you see some of those young guys coming in and showing out well early on? Does that make the upperclassmen want to do even more?
I mean, I'm always going to do the same amount of work just because I'm doing it for me, and I think that I encourage those younger guys to get better, and I think like I said, they've been doing a great job, and it's exciting to see them get better.
What do you see out of Maddox this camp?
Maddox is, he's dialed in. He knows what he's doing. He's a vet QB out there, and he's controlling it well. And I'm just excited for this whole offense, man, and him leading the way.
What kind of eligibility do you have after this season left?
I have
last year. Or?
I have this season for sure. I started my clock for my medical red shirt for a 6th year, so.
But you haven't been granted
that hasn't been confirmed yet. Yeah.
So are you kind of taking this as that this might be your last year, or is it are you kind of banking on that still, the extra year?
I'm not really trying to think about that. Just trying to put everything I can into what I have to do. Really tomorrow, today, this week, and everything else. So just taking it one step at a time and putting myself in the best position I can.
Spencer told us that Max Cutforth had a really good scrimmage the other day. What have you seen from Max?
Max he stepped up. He's gotten a lot better. I think, just going through summer and stuff, you can just tell he's a lot more dialed in. He works out really hard. He works really hard. He's a smart kid. He's getting the playbook better and better, and I think that he's put himself in a good position.
This offense, I know you had Ashton. It was very easy, just hand him the ball and you guys would be fine. But do you feel like we've seen some more receivers getting involved, even in the backfield at times, and just different, a little more open playbook, I guess. Is that fair to say that it's maybe more guys might get a chance to get involved this year? Are you excited as a receiver I know you're still going to have a run first kind of mentality.
Mm-hmm.
You got great running backs and a line, but is there maybe going to be more opportunities for other guys?
Yeah, however we're going to do it. Potter's been doing a great job so far, creativity-wise and really scheming our defense up as of right now. So, I'm really excited to see what else he's going to put out for us, and we'll be able to execute.
Have you noticed any difference between him and Coach Cutter in terms of the offense, through a couple weeks here?
They both do such a great job, and they're both such great coaches that it's hard to compare, but, both very elite in what they do. Both very creative and sound and know exactly how to teach every detail of an offensive scheme. So I think overall both of them are just great coaches.
Well, good.
Sweet.
Thanks, man.